is up, everybody? How is everyone doing tonight? All right. So hopefully everybody is doing well tonight. We have one cup break already filled. All right, so we're gonna wait a few minutes to get some people in the room, and then we will absolutely start the carnage. But how is everyone doing tonight? Cup round 2. The cup round 2. So again, I will start the break in about 1 minute, so. Yeah, you know what? Very impressed so far with the quality that I've seen so far on it. Very, very impressed. Like, don't get me wrong, at that price point, it should be pretty damn good. But I'm happy as a store that the product actually is delivering a decent quality value per box. So, like, if I remember correctly, like, obviously I saw a lot of it open yesterday, especially in store. And I would probably say out of about 440 tins or so that I saw, maybe a handful of bad tins. Like, that's it. And even the handful of ones, I was kind of like, you know, it wasn't that bad. Like, it was not great, but it was not that bad. So, and gentlemen, it is time to get the random for the first cup of the night. And a reminder, let's get the other ones going. We are exceptionally close. And give me a few seconds, guys, because I gotta... That's something I gotta do here. There we go. Okay, doke, ladies and gentlemen, 886. All the free spots have been given away, so that is great. Best of luck. Here we go. 23,886 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You. All right. Well, best of luck, everyone. Here we go. You're hoping. Well, the good news is we have a team select that's awfully close. I'm not sure if you guys would like to get that one going. I think it's at 5 or 6 left. So if anybody wants to get that team select going, once again, some incredibly good teams available. Not sure why. Anaheim and New Jersey are still there. My God, people. Top or bottom? Which one, guys? Top or the bottom? I need a person to pick the top or the bottom. I do not want to be bottom. All right. I don't want to be held responsible for it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Here we go. 23,886. Am I even hitting the right area? There we go. Dave, did you end up, were you calling the store at one point? If you get smoked, believe me. Wow. I literally was coming in for my kids' soccer, and hockey, and I swear I heard the phone go, and I thought it was maybe you. I just caught the end of it, but well, no, so if it sits there, David, just so you know for future, it might just be because I'm gone. It's not that it's sitting there, it's no one's here to update it. So the transfer was in, I just didn't update it because I was gone watching hockey. So that's all it was. All right, start off number to 249 for Nashville, Roman Josi. Yeah, some days, David, I'm still at the store, and most times I would get updated right away. Sometimes I'm not. That's why I do say when I go on blog, sometimes I got to update a lot of payments because I just got back in, right? $2.99. That's funny. 99 signature material patch. Tomasz Hurdle. We've got a rookie auto number to 36 of Cleveland. Cleveland. A 6-way jersey. Number to 15 for the Maple Leafs. Matthews, Marner, Nyes, Nylander, Morgan Riley, Bobby McMahon. Out of 15. And we've got nice. 99 exquisite for the Blue Jackets. Fantilli. How many of those guys are Leafs next year? I think all but one. Maybe two. Personally. And oh, it's a good rookie name. We've got a rookie patch auto to 249 for the Boston Bruins. Poitras. Boston Bruins. Poitras. Very nice patch. All right. Tin number 2. And again, guys, let's get that team select going. Would love to get it going. We've got for Washington, 249, Tom Wilson. Oh, sick. For Vancouver, exquisite rookie auto patch horizontal update for Vancouver. I don't know if I said that already. Kuzmenko. Number to 25, Kuzmenko. For the Blues, championship reflections to 35, Robert Thomas. Those are nice. Oh, sexy. Numbered 2 of 10 rendition relic patch for the Coyotes, Logan Cooley. Two of 10 Cooley. Nice. And the show to 99 for Ottawa, Ridley Gregg. Cooley seems, at least from what I have seen and opened as well, Cooley seems like he's by far the most dominant in here. We've got for Vancouver a 249 Hirose. $2.49. Hirose. Nice patch. Like, here's the good news, Wildest. I'm still okay with seeing a top 5 rookie constantly, though. If that is the problem that we're dealing with, that's not a bad problem, right? Yeah, like as I said, the more Nyes, Carlson, Fantilli, Coolies, Bedards that we see, to be honest, long term, that's going to be good for the product. So I am not upset about that at all. $2.49 for Colorado, Patrick Waugh. Patrick Waugh. $2.49. Nice. Number 25. Endorsement Relics Patch Auto Kaprizov. Number 25 Kaprizov. So now that we've had a day to think about it, do you guys still like the rookie patch autos being in the cases? With all of them being in the cases to prevent the patch faking. For the Buffalo Sabres, number 36 of Benson. You like the execution of the cases? Oh, sorry, you like the idea but not the execution. They went too cheap? Alright, that's fair enough. Benson, Buffalo. We've got number 49, Rink Gallery rookie jersey of Mintyukov. Mintyukov. And a 99 Ridley Gregg for the Ottawa Senators. All right. We've got a rookie auto patch to 249 for the Calgary Flames of Peltier. See, I honestly don't mind it, the QR code, and it shows it's authentic. I do agree with you, Wild, as I think there is a little more with this that they could have done. I just don't know what, though. But again, you got to remember, the main reason why they did this was to prevent patch faking. Which, I will also be candid, aside from the top rookies, I don't really understand if it is that big of a problem. But hey, at least they're trying their best to fix something. Now, the only negative also, the first kind of thought I've had, is do you only get one now RPA in a box instead of having a chance of getting two? Like, has anyone seen anywhere anyone get two of them yet? Because that's a semi-negative that you would have sometimes liked to get two of the RPAs. But I'm guessing it's just not possible, right? All right. We've got a 249 for Vegas, Mark Stone. And by the way, I don't think we've hit the big boy in this case yet. For the Oilers, number to 25. Signature Materials, patch auto, goal, game one winner, Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl. Second Draisaitl in back-to-back days. We've got for the Calgary Flames Championship Reflections, Dougie Gilmour. Dougie Gilmour. For the Dallas Stars, base auto number to 12, Rupe Hintz. Rupe Hintz. And we've got number to 99, exquisite Brock Faber for Minnesota. Brock Faber. All right, time to do the rookie. It is a rookie auto patch, not one that you would have faked. 249 Ginning. Well, actually, probably would have. It's one color. His signature looks like a little heartbeat. A little heartbeat. The banana. Banana. All right, two more to go. We got to get something good here. Alright, we need a big RPA. We need either a Bedard. We need something. This case is playing too safe right now. We need something a little more extreme. Let's go. Blue Jackets, 249, Sillinger. Will I be doing more 6-box randoms? If they fill, yes. 249, Blue Jackets. What the chopper? Ooh, there we go. We finally got one. It was a day late. Number 5 of 10. Cup Coronation. Patch auto for Tampa. Kucherov. 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 Cup Coronation. Patch auto number to 10. Those are nice. That is a very nice kicker in the same pack. Exquisite auto for Buffalo of Levi. Actually, Buffalo seems to be very strong in this. With Coolidge, Levi, Benson. Very strong. Out of 25. Teaser. Number to 35, Rink Gallery. I feel like there's a bump in there. I just want to show it to you guys. So I don't know if you guys can see it. The card's got like a little pimple. It's hard to see, but there's a bump right. Kind of, you see the reflection, it's reflecting off of it. So whoever gets this one, my apologies. But there's a little bit of a bump. I don't know how you explain that thing. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it right there. But Korchinski. Oh, and Savoy, right, yeah. And we got the show to 99, Boldy. From Minnesota. All right, maybe a big rookie. For the Ottawa Senators, Marilyn. 249. Little pimple card. 249. Printing defect, more money, yeah. It is worth all the money now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all right. Enough. Enough of this. It is Bedard time, folks. Right here, right now, Connor is coming. Are you guys ready? Doom, doom, doom. Let's go, Connor! Any Connor. McDavid. Bedard. Any. Let's see a 101 Bedard. That would be great. $249 for Pittsburgh, Letang. $249. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, I think I know what this is. I do recognize what this could be. And I think I know who it could be. It rhymes with B. O-V. Number 10 of 12. Jersey patch auto. Alex Ovechkin. Hey, oh. Let's go. Well, that's a sweet one. Congrats, Washington. Hard signed Ovi for the Red Wings. A signature rendition, Del Vecchio. They didn't really give him actually much space to sign, did they? To be fair. Like, I was thinking, it's kind of weird he signed over the name, but, like, you can't really, unless he signs over the stick place. But that is beauty, vintage looking. For the Boston Bruins, to 49, Poitras. Rink Gallery jersey. Poitras. The Show to 99, Vancouver, of Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes. And the last rookie. We've got number 249 for the San Jose Sharks, Robbins. Tristan Robbins. There she goes. Who is the superior Hughes? Well, it's a little unfair because of positioning. But I think Quinn would I don't know. I could see how he could make it. I would say Quinn or Jack. But again, like I think Jack is amazing, but I do think Quinn's more important for his team. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Very diplomatic answer. Oh, politician. I was going to give you an answer without giving an answer. It's the best way to give an answer. Just saying. When are the spin spots going? What do you mean, spin spots? That was spin spots. That is where the spin spots went. There is no more randoms up. So where would your spin spots go? By the way, let's get those last 6 going, ladies and gentlemen. We are right there. We fill those 6 and we crush it. And shockingly, Buffalo's available, Anaheim's available, and even Nashville. Don't know how those are the teams available. Definitely should not be the teams that are available. Alright, so who wants to close those out? Or, by the way, if you guys want a longer break, extended is at 5 left. So if anyone wants a long case break, we can do that. Artifacts is at 8. Metal is close. Goodwin's close. Ice is close. Premium's close. You picked up a couple in the team select. Which ones? I'm still very confused how Anaheim's there. Overall, Anaheim is the, I would say, safest team to pick. But I feel like we're going to get there. If we can just get a couple more people grabbing a couple more spots, we'll be in a great position, guys. So does anyone want to grab a spot or match a spot? We also got only 8 left in the extended 4-boxer special. So lots of breaks, ladies and gentlemen, can go. I just recommend, if I was you guys, to challenge people for spots, because that way it gets it going. So let me know. I would love to bang out another case. Or the Goodwin, or the Ice, or the Metal, or even Extendeds. Very close on those. So let me know, ladies and gentlemen. Every spot counts, guys. So if anybody wants to grab one of those spots, that would be great. We are close. Oh, so very close. So how about we try something a little different, guys? I want to have some fun with you guys tonight, so I'm going to clean up some of the older breaks. And they're a lot more affordable than Cup. How about this? We fill that SP Game Used 4-boxer in the next 23 minutes. And I will give away 5 overtime packs as giveaways in that. So if anybody wants to get that one going, that's a fun one where we can get a couple spots moving. And as I said, I'm going to try to clean up some of the older breaks that we have here. I do have someone saying they will match 2 spots in there. So if somebody would like to match 2 spots. You like those mascot cards? Well, Wildest, why not get it going? So, anybody want to kickstart it? Anybody? Well, one spot went. So that is great. Who is next? Again, might as well capitalize on this, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like another spot might be going. Martin, my game plan is to get them all rocking out tonight. So that is why I'm offering fun deals on the SB Game Used to start, to be honest. So, there we go. Another one is done. Well, one by one, we're trimming it. So who is next? I am trying to trim off some of these older breaks. If anyone wants to crush a couple more spots, that would be great. Cup is down to 6. I am very confident, guys, we can get them going. There we go. It looks like Ice Spot, Legend, and an SP Game Used. Nice. Good little selection there. Said I'm doing my best for you guys to get these going. Metal is now down to 5. Ice is now down to 7. SP Game Used is now down to 9. And another SP Game Used spot bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Bam, bam, bam. That is great. And a reminder, guys, 8:30. If you fill by 8:35, overtime packs. So if we keep jumping on this, that'll be great. I am always just trying to add value to your guys' breaks, so just take advantage of it, guys. Another spot in SB Game Used is gone, so that's great. Metal is down to 5, so who wants to get some metal going? Metal. We are close. so 7 left in the ice. And also, just to help you guys out, I will make it a little more sweeter. On the Cup Team Select, if we do get that one filled by 8:30, I will toss in 5 black packs as giveaways in that one. So it's a little heavier with the black packs, so it's a little better for you guys. But 5 black packs in the Cup Team Select number 1 to get that one going. Normally I don't go more than 1 or 2, but this is Cup. We all love watching Cup get opened. So that infinity needs to go. It will. I said we will get all of them going, don't worry. So if anyone wants to grab one of the Cup spots, let me know. What they are, well, the autographs, if I remember correctly, are roughly like 1 every about 4 or 5 on average, wildest. So if you do get an autograph, that's pretty sweet. There are some rookies in there, which are pretty sweet. And then, yeah, they're fun. They can be fun. We've had some really good pulls for, like our members have messaged us on them. So, wildest, the way you get those are at the expo. And the only way to get one is to buy one of the boxes that they have on their program. So, on average, you got to spend about 150 to 200 bucks just to get one. So they ain't like easy to get either. We need some black packs. Well, there's quite a few breaks, as I said, that are very, very close. So I'm trying to see what we can get going. We just need a little bit of a push on a couple of them, that's all. Just a wee bit of a push. So the good news is we are very close to quite a few breaks. Bad news is we haven't filled them yet. So, again, happy to do them all. So let me know what you guys are interested in. How many are left? Pat, what I would, if you want my honest opinion, and I think it would be more fun for everybody, and I actually think you'll get a lot more unique cards, which is obviously better for everybody, right? Well, for you specifically on that one. There's a lot of spots that I could recommend that I think you should either match or try to do, and that way we can get a lot more breaks going. And obviously when more breaks get going, more spots move in the other ones. And then everybody gets to see everything go. And the thing is, a lot of those times, the spots aren't even that expensive. You're already in a lot of them? Hey, I'm just trying. I'm just trying to get a few more going for you guys. That's all. All right. Well, right now, we have the deal on the SP Game used, Pat. That if we fill that by 8:30, I'm throwing in 5 overtime packs in that one on SP Game used. Metal is also at 5 left. And Ice is at 7. So, if any one of you guys want to get that one rolling, that would be great. You hit Toronto? Oh, nice. So you got that 6-way jersey, right? That is pretty damn sweet. All right, I'm going to try something really unique for you guys. How's this sound? And I'm going to do this on a couple teams, okay? Right now, I'm going to write this down because I might forget it. But these teams have to be sold in the next 8 minutes to capitalize on this fun deal. Anyone who takes Anaheim, if they do not get a single card in the team select, the case we opened, I will give you $40 credit back. Buffalo, anyone who takes Buffalo, I'll give you a $30 credit back if you don't get a card. Nashville will be at 25. And then Dallas Islanders will be 15 just because they're smaller teams. So if you do not get a card of those teams, and anyone who takes one of those spots in the next 8 minutes will be eligible for that deal. If it's after the 8 minutes, no bueno. So this is your time to potentially try the team and see how it goes. So let me know. And all we need, in my opinion, is a couple of those spots moving quickly. You can see the Bedard printing plate right now. Oh yeah, the Bedard printing plate's going to happen. We haven't got one, so at least it's the odds of getting it's a little better. I'm honestly, the only thing that surprised me wildest is the amount of breaks that are that close already and kind of hovering. Like, we have a lot of breaks that are exceptionally close. So that's the only thing that's from my end. When I see so many breaks so damn close. And the thing is also the price points on them. We have some high-end ones, we have some mid-end, we have some lower-end. I got a little bit of everything, so I'm happy to get them going, guys. So, this is up to you guys. Like, I'm happy we got one of the cups going, but I'm hoping we can get a few more going. But we will see. It is up to you fine folks. It's not up to me. So, again, if anybody wants to get the ball rolling, let me know. I am patiently waiting to crush it. But I also do understand that Cup zaps a lot of money from the marketplace, so people do get spent pretty quickly. I'll SP in a moment trying to listen and wrap the night. I don't really understand what that means, to be honest. But yes, Pat, I got it. I don't know what SP means for you, but okay. What does SP mean? Look at SP. You're folding. Look at SP. Alright, what am I looking at? I see it's still there. Yeah, but I am looking at it. What do you want me to look at? It's still there. Like, how long do you want me to look at it? But as I said, ladies and gentlemen, it is still early. We can get it going. I have confidence. I do think we have another cup break inside in the breaks tonight. In the cards, I guess. I do think we can do that. So if any one of you guys want to jump in on any of the breaks, that would help out. What do you guys think of the Oiler game last night, by the way? Pretty crazy stuff. 3 games away from the Stanley Cup. Coming back to Canada. Do we think they're going to finish it this year? They do look mighty determined. I will give them that. Very determined. All right, guys. SP Game Used just had a 3 spots taken. So once again, let's see if we can knock that one down a bit. I will give it to 845 and make it 3 overtime packs as a thank you. So even though we missed our 5, I will make it 3. But at least you guys are still have a shot to get something. So if we can just get a few more people grabbing spots in the Spagoo. That I'm not sure why Pat wants me to keep looking at it. I just keep looking at it and nothing's happening. What am I looking at? All right. Well, we are slowly but surely getting the SP Game Used one going. It is at 9 left right now. So, again, solid start. And again, if you guys want to get Cup going, we got only 6 left. And the teams that are left are also very, very good. So, very confusing to understand why those are the ones left. I do not, for the life of me, understand Anaheim. Like, seriously, do not understand Anaheim. So, again, SP game used. 9 remaining. Definitely think we can get it going. Does anyone... Okay, fine. I'll make this easier, okay? 3... Sorry, you know what? Not 3. 4 overtime packs if we fill the 19... Sorry, it's not even $19. $13 Goodwin. So there you go. 4 overtime packs if we fill the $13 Goodwin box chancer. So again, I am just doing my best to get these smaller breaks filled up and ready to rock and roll for you guys. Because we have a lot of them and they're very close. So that is my game plan. It is also possible that just tonight is not the night for you guys. And that is A-okay. I figured starting off with Cup was going to get everyone licking their chops. But the good news is, whether it be tomorrow or whether it be Sunday, one of these break days are going to be absolutely epic. Because a lot of them are very, very close. So, but yet again, we already had one person jump in on 3 spots on a break. If anyone else wants to jump in, now is a good time to do it. It is still early. We can still easily get a few going. And I do appreciate you guys' patience on this. I very much do. So I was trying to offer the best possible deals I can on all the breaks. I don't know what else you guys would like me to try to do. Well, which one are you looking to do? Let me know and I can at least do my best to help. Whatever someone will match. There we go. So, Pat said, you guys all heard him, he will match the next 15 spots. That's right, guys. You heard him. The next 15 spots. Isn't that incredible? Break for break. That is just such a generous man there. I have a target on your back here. So, guys, is there a break that you guys would like a spot? And then, we can get it going. So, I think either SP Game Used, Artifacts, or Metal would be the easiest ones, if you want my honest opinion, Pat. Any of those three, I genuinely think would be super easy. So now it's just figuring out which one we get going. So you'll match a spot in those three if someone goes. Oh, there you go. That's pretty cool. So there he goes. He will match a spot in some of those. You just bought a spot in Goodwin. I didn't say Goodwin for him. Oh, I don't think he said Goodwin. But I'm glad you took a Goodwin spot. Unless he wants to take a spot in the Goodwin. So, that works for me. Artifacts is down to 6 left. So, Artifacts is at 6 now. SP Game Used is at 9. There we go. Artifacts had a few spots taken. That's great. Thank you. See my point, ladies and gentlemen? If we can just get a few people taking a bit of a charge on this, they all end up going. So, Artifacts is now at 6. SP Game Used is now at 9. Metal's at 5. Goodwin's at 9. By the way, did you guys see up a Dard 99s on eBay? And I think it's at what, 10 grand already? That's pretty cool. Canadian, obviously, I'm talking about, by the way. For those who always wonder. Oh, there's actually quite a few. There's like 4 or 5 of them up there. I didn't realize that. One guy's asking for 10 or 100,000. I like the ambition there. I like his ambition. Alright, so which one are you guys going to get going? Artifact 6, SP Game Used 9. So, we are getting closer. Artifacts is at 4. Do I even have that here? Is it? No, it's never here. I'm going to go grab that one just in case. Because I feel like that's the one that might go. So, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, 3 of each. That's nice and easy. Once we clear this, you all can fill the cup. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, sir. All right, so it's down to 4 left. Columbus, Dallas, Nashville, Seattle. So, anyone want to clear those out? That's only what? Stankoven, Fantilli, Beniers, Wright. You know, some good rookies. So let me know. Again, we're only 4 away from that. Easily can get that one going. That should not be a problem. So, we at least can get the artifacts going. And thank you, Pat, obviously, for getting that one going. And George, same. Appreciate it very much. So I'm aiming to get at least one more going with the artifacts. And obviously Cup would be great, but we will get there. Just seems like one of those nights, Pat. My gosh. It's funny, but I feel like if we had, if we were close on this many breaks, like we were, what was it, last week, that one day where everyone was just joining everything, I think we'd have like 15 breaks tonight to do. Where's our crew? It is summer. Summer's always time for vacation, so we do find that quite often. Like normally when we're at like this close on breaks, they're pretty close to like insta fills, but summer's always a bit of a different animal. You just don't know what day you're gonna get. You're into 5 different breaks, nice. Yeah, all it is, Martin, to be completely honest, summertime's always just a little bit slower. Just in general. So some nights are just that's it. People are just away, or it is what it is. Some nights are just crazy. Literally, there is no rhyme or reason to the days, so I'm not. I never get too worried about those things. In the ultimate, yeah, ultimate's a fun one. That's you with artifacts. Well, we're only at 4 left in artifacts, guys. So once we get those 4 filled, it is good to go. There's nothing waiting on it. Legitimately, 100% good to go. 12 beautiful boxes. Just sitting there waiting to get opened. Let them know we have an emergency. That's funny. Well, I said if anyone wants to take one of those last 4, let me know. Definitely think we can get one of those going. All we need is 1 or 2 people, in my opinion, to grab a spot that is left. And then I think it will go. I think that's what's going to push us over. 1 or 2 more spots. It's going to get there, yeah, I don't disagree. So... we just need it to get to the 2 or 3 mark. It looks like you have to hit the Bedard. You need to hit Chicago Redemption and spin the roulette again. What do you mean that? The Chicago Redemption is Bedard. No, you do know which one it is. So the Chicago Redemption will be for the base Redemption. The Emerald will be for the Emerald variant, and then if it's like an autograph or jersey, it's going to say it on the Redemption. It does say it, just so you know. Yeah. So the basic one is the Chicago Redemption. That's your base variant. But yeah, the other ones will definitely tell you if you got an autograph or something. So. By the way, Columbus just went. Does anyone else want to grab one of those last ones? Dallas, Nashville, Seattle. So who is next? Three to go. One or two more, and we're right there now. Three, two, go. Almost there. Said, I do want to see if we can get this one going. If not, guys, we are saving this for a tomorrow night special. But I just figured, why wait? Why wait if we don't have to? Yeah, send us an email because Eric does all the, like, basically, essentially all the touching of the cards, if you want to put it that way. So Eric can absolutely do that for you. That's awesome, though. That's a very sexy six-way. Like, very sexy. So, guys, I will give you about another 5-ish minutes because obviously if we can't get it filled by then, it's going to be a tomorrow project, which is still more than fine. But we do need it to go in the next 5. If not, no big deal. It'll go tomorrow. let me know. Well, Pat, that's why I've always said to you guys on here, it's funny because there's been nights on here that it started really, really slow and then it just goes crazy. And then there's nights that we have a ton of people on here and it's just a little quieter. There is no rhyme or reason on this stuff. I've always said that. So again, I will give you guys a few more minutes. $21 people, 3 spots, yeah. It was funny though, Pat, back in the day, and I'm talking like really early on, just so you guys know. What was crazy is we used to go on and have like 75 to 100 people. And no word of a lie, I would sit here sometimes with like 2 spots left and like 80 or 100 people online, and it still would just not go. That would be frustrating. It was. Not gonna lie, it was. There was a lot of nights that like, because here's the thing, I want the breaks to go for you guys too. When you guys fill the breaks, we can post new breaks, right? When breaks don't go, it makes it a little harder for me to post new breaks because we already have enough breaks up. So trust me, I want new breaks to go. So, again, a couple more minutes, guys. I will give you the opportunity. And if not, again, not a big deal. The good news is pretty much all but guaranteed it should be tomorrow then. And if it's not, dear God, that would be pretty bad. Last chance, yeah. Disappointed. Don't get too disappointed. This is the one that Pat asked for specifically, and I posted for it, Pat, you know. I did this just for Pat. Thanks, Pat. So just one more chance, guys, if anyone wants to grab them. If not, then they will go tomorrow. And I have a very good feeling that tomorrow is going to be a pretty strong day then. Yeah, you know, it's not about, it's funny because I will tell you, oftentimes, it's not necessarily about the amount of money for spots. I can tell you that right now because, there's a lot of times where prices are either way higher or way lower, right? Shows 3 of them getting checked out. Well, isn't that great? That would just be fancy. Like, Pat, every breaker for the most part does different styles of how they do it. You know, yet again, for example, I was talking to someone who joined someone's Chicago spots. He joined 3 Chicago spots and spent $7,000 and got 5 cards, not 1 Bedard. He got 3 Korchinskis, 1 Gust, and 1 Stauber. And what he said, he estimated was probably $200 value. So I know that's like the one end of the extreme on the negative, right? Now here's the thing: he get 1 Bedard 99, he wins. He's happy. That's a very simple approach. But that is why, for me specifically, I try my best not to do the high spots because I hate that feeling of like knowing someone might have spent $7,000 and walked away with, I won't say nothing, but like pretty close to that. Let's do this thing. Let's do it! Well, hopefully you do well. Alright, so you the best. CHC. CHC. You going to bed? Didn't you want this break filled, Martin? I thought you were in the artifacts. You did? Well, artifacts is filled. I don't know if you know that. So 5 other breaks. Oh, man. Well, artifacts is about to get going. Is any team left? No, CHC. And if you would like to fill any other breaks, feel free, sir. We got 5 left in metal, 9 left in SB Game used, 7 left in ice, 8 left in extended, 6 left in cup. So by all means, here you go, sir. You can check them out. All right, good luck, everyone. Here we go. Here we go, 23,856. We've got the 12er of artifacts ready to rock and roll. Starting off with the 22-23. YOLO the cup, yeah. We've got a leather variant for the Penguins of Jari. Pittsburgh Jari. So CHC, what 2 teams did you grab in this? Was it Seattle and Nashville or Dallas? We've got for the Capitals, Kuznetsov. Remnants. Number to 85 for Los Angeles. I follow base parallel. We've got a wild card. Someone's going to have to look up the numbers on these ones. 246. 246. If any one of you guys would like to look them up, that would be awesome. For LA to 999, Fajimo rookie. Nashville and Seattle. Okay, I'll get a few for you. For Vegas, 299, Robin Leonard. If it said pending checkout, yeah, someone else got it right at the end. Well, that's a healthy start. A jersey, patch, rookie, emerald to 99, Owen Power. For Buffalo, Owen Power. Well, that is sweet. And we've got for Anaheim to 199, Cam Fowler. Anaheim, 199. All right. Box 2. Congrats, Buffalo. For the Red Wings, we've got a wood variant of Nedeljkovic. What year? 22-23. We've got a remnant for Vegas of Mark Stone. Mark Stone. We've got for Minnesota, Emerald rookie to 99, Marco Rossi. Solid name rookie again. We've got an Emerald rookie redemption, Florida Panthers. So that's the Emerald variant. For LA, once again, Fajimo to 999. For Seattle, to 299, Jared McCann. Yes, I can. For the Maple Leafs dual jersey, Austin Matthews, 199. And for the Philadelphia Flyers, Carter Hart to 299. Carter Hart. All right, the last of 22-23. We've got for the Coyotes to 199, Goss to spare. We've got an Orem for the Winnipeg Jets of Ehlers. For the Islanders, dual jersey to 249, Andersley. Kastelic. Okay. We've got a autograph. Rookie redemption number 14. Autograph rookie redemption 14. Well, that could be interesting. Same box, Wildest, 22-23. For Florida, 499 of Spencer Knight. For the Blues, to 599 of Keith Tkachuk. For the Winnipeg Jets, dual jersey of Morrissey. 249. The Morrissey of Morrissey. And Holy Buffalo. A 149 dual rookie jersey auto, Jack Quinn. Buffalo just murdered this 3 boxes. My gosh. Berggren for the Red Wings. So I got the autograph rookie redemption. I got a Quinn dual rookie jersey auto, and an Owen Power dual rookie jersey patch. I would say for 3 boxes, I did quite well there. We've got a dual jersey to 199, Dylan Larkin. Might be his only rookie. For the Islanders, a year 1 rookie sweaters of Sorokin. Number to 85, a rookie, New Hook for the Avs. Number to 999 for Vegas, Lysician. Number to 499 for the Oilers of Darnell Nurse. 599 for Vancouver, Pettersson. For the Winnipeg Jets, rookie auto, Perfetti. That's pretty cool. Perfetti, Winnipeg auto. We are in 21-22, yes sir. And for Nashville, $2.99, Tolvanen. That's going in the PC. Is that, do you have Winnipeg, Pat? For the Montreal Canadiens, dual rookie jersey, Caulfield. Cole Caulfield. We've got for Montreal,
Gallagher to 249. Number to 75 for the Blues, Braden Shen. A clear-cut rookie for the Avalanche, Newhook. Newhook. $4.99 for Anaheim, John Gibson. $1.99 for the Rangers of Eric Lindros. We have an Aurum for the Dallas Stars of Pavelski. Joe Pavelski. And a $1.99 for the Ottawa Senators of Batherson. Treasured swatches for the Oilers, Leon Draisaitl. For the Penguins, a jersey patch, number to 35 of Malkin. Evgeny Malkin. That's a solid one. Number to 50 for the Islanders, Sorokin. $9.99 for San Jose of Dahlin. $2.99 for Vegas, Marchesso. $4.99 for the Oilers, Tyson Barrie. Aurum for the Coyotes, Clayton Keller. And $4.99 for the Islanders, Barzal. Matthew Barzal. All right. 24, 25. We start off with an Autofax for the Penguins of Phillips. Matthew Phillips. We've got a $4.99 Schwartz for Seattle. We got a $75 for Ottawa, Sanderson. $4.99 for Calgary of Kadri. A clear rookie for San Jose, Mukhamadullin. Clear cut rookie, Mukhamadullin. $149 Devontae's for the Avs. For the Oilers, Plexi Leon Draisaitl. He's everywhere. And for Vancouver, $2.99, J.T. Miller. We've got number to 999 for Tampa of Crozier. It is a very solid break. I agree with you on that for sure. We got a Sparkle variant for Florida of Matthew Tkachuk. Remnants jersey, William Nylander. For the Maple Leafs, Willie. Ooh, we got a Fresco signatures, John Carlson for Washington. Fresco. $4.99, Malkin for the Penguins. We got number to 99 for Chicago, Nazar. Nazar rookie. $3.99 for the Rangers, Wayne Gretzky. And Chicago rookie redemption. 1 year later, but we've got a Chicago. Still nice. We've got a $4.99 Letang for the Penguins. An Aurum for the Anaheim Ducks, Leo Carlson. Aurum. Leo. For Vancouver, to $2.99, Demko. Dual jersey, Demko. $1.49 for Washington, Kemper. Number to 50, Mrazek for Chicago. Number to 699, Quinn Hughes for Vancouver. For Chicago, number to 25, Stanley Cup Showdowns patch of Crawford. Out of 25, patch of Crawford. And that's pretty sweet. I believe it should be Celebrini, but I'll double check it. A Emerald SP1. Again, I believe that should be Celebrini. Emerald SP1. Sizable. $23, $24. We've got an Aurum for Seattle, Matty Beniers. Nice Aurum there. Remnants jersey for the Avalanche, Makar. Remnants, Makar. Auto Fax for Minnesota, Marcus Foligno. Number to 299, Jack Hughes for the Devils. $4.99, Tage Thompson for Buffalo. $4.99, Line for the Blue Jackets. $99 for Chicago of Reichel. And a clear-cut rookie for the Red Wings, Edvinson. Edvinson. Well, this break has been really good top to bottom so far. So if we can finish off with one more nice hit, I would say that's a pretty solid break. We've got a dual rookie jersey, Edvinson, for the Red Wings. We've got an auto fax for the Dallas Stars of Dadonov. $199 Pettersson for Vancouver. $4.99 Kyrou for the Blues. We've got a $2.99 for LA Deneau and a $2.49 dual jersey Markstrom for Calgary. Number to 65, Zibanejad for the Rangers. For the Buffalo Sabres, clear-cut rookie, Peterka. And an Aurum for Florida, Matthew Tkachuk. One box later. Yeah. Alright, we got a $2.49 for Tampa, Tanner Jeannot. Auto fax for Tampa, Perbix. Tampa coming on strong here. $5.99 for the Devils, Vonacek. $4.99 for the Devils, Jack Hughes. $9.99 for the Blue Jackets, McCowan. $75 Velarde for LA. Vancouver clear cut rookie, Hiroshi. And we've got an Aurum for the Montreal Canadiens, Cole Caulfield. There she goes. Not too bad. Not too bad. The 23-24 could have been a little sexier, to be completely honest, but hey, overall pretty solid. Yeah, as I said, always a solid break when you do bust that many boxes. Again, it's a lot more variety. I'm a big fan of the multiple years, to be honest. For those that didn't do the best, my apologies. I did try my best. But I failed for some. So. Pat, do you have San Jose? You do? Well, I'm 99% sure that would be, let me see if I can find it for you. One second. Yeah, I'm 99% sure that should be Celebrini. So. Well, to be honest, it just seems like it was a good break for you as an overall, which is nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, is there anything else that you guys want to get going tonight? All right. Chancellor, I am waiting for one more payment, by the way. If you want to do that one. I just put it out there. You wanted extended to go. All by myself. Love it. So if you want to take Rangers, by the way, that's the only team left. I was just waiting for that payment. It did not come in. So guys, 850, which is the extended. If anyone wants the Rangers, we are good to go on that case. I do appreciate that. Doesn't have to be tonight. No. Frankie, we'll get it done. If it's filled and you want it done tonight, it goes tonight, sir. Like, if you want to finish with the cup as well, I'm down for that. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, that won't be a bad finish if you want to go that route. But genuinely, I'm happy with anything that goes. So, no problemos. Alright, let me just double check it all. So, yeah, guys, 850 should be good to go. Let me, and I do apologize if I'm going to go a bit slower on that one. So, I played hockey yesterday for the first time in a little while. My body's a little sore. That is absolutely the sign of getting older. It sucks. Like, it absolutely sucks. I am, however, going to go fill up my water bottle before I start this off. But I will. If anyone wants to get anything else going, we'll happily do it all, guys. I'm really excited to do it. All right. Oi! Sorry, guys. Let me get a little cleaner in here. So I'm going to throw this out there, guys. If there's anything else you guys want to get going, by all means. We have time now. Ooh, I like it. So there you go, guys. Does anyone want to match Sir Frankie? He has 3 teams in Cup. Grab a couple more if we close it out tonight, guys. I love it. I appreciate that very much. What a finish that would be. All right, good luck, everyone. 850. It's funny, the other side of it, Frankie, is if you take the 3, I'm sure it'll go, but 23,850. Don't know where my knife went. There it is. Extended case break. slow and steady is going to win this race, apparently. Hey, I do think it's going to go. I do think it's going to go. It's too good of a product not to go, in my opinion. The grade 8, yep, we're getting it. Here it goes tonight, guys. You're going to see it. We got a silver skates for the Jets of Morrissey. Young Guns of Sasson for Vancouver. Dazzlers of Geeky for Tampa. So just a reminder, guys, I will just say most of them because they're just inserts. Future Impact of Pasternak, Boston. Oracles for Utah of Keller. Beehive for the Red Wings, Costa. Young Guns for Nashville of Sveshkov. Pros and Prospects, Larkin. Pros and Prospects. I think we are going to do it. That's the game plan. Beehive Gold of Barkov. Young Guns of George for the Islanders. And an Outburst, Nashville, Stammer. We've got a Celebrini Reflection San Jose. Dimensions of Bork for Dallas. Canvas of OEL for the Maple Leafs. We've got a Future Impact of Thomas for the Blues. Oracles of Aho for Carolina. And a Pros and Prospects, Lane Hudson for Montreal. Number to 10, High Gloss for the Blue Jackets of Severson. 1 of 10, Severson. First draft of Sveshkov for Nashville. And an Encore for Montreal of Hudson. We got a Dimensions of Geeky for Tampa. Will Smith first draft for San Jose. Austin Matthews Encore for the Maple Leafs. Silver Skates of Marchand Boston. Beehive Celebrini for San Jose. And a Dylan Cousins for Buffalo. Canvas. Reflections McGroarty for Pittsburgh. Silver Skates of Doan for Utah. And a canvas for the Maple Leafs, Tim Horton. Love that one. Retired canvas Horton. We've got an Oracles of Geeky Tampa, a Clurman Young Guns for Pittsburgh, and a Beehive of Crosby for Pittsburgh. Silver Skates Byfield LA, Pros and Prospects Crosby Pittsburgh. Swayman Boston Canvas. All right, one down. And again, more than happy to do the other cup break, guys. We're right there. Reflections of Mailou for Montreal. Silver Skates Bratt for the Devils. Sanheim for Philly. Canvas. Oracles for the Rangers. Panarin. Lecker Mackey Vancouver Young Guns. Beehive of Hedman for Tampa. We got an Impact of Geeky for Tampa. Pros and Prospects for McGroarty Pittsburgh. Cam Talbot Canvas for Detroit. Future Impact of Lecker Mackey Vancouver. Jaska for the Canes Young Guns. Dazzlers for the Devils of Casey. Encore Gold of Matachuk for the Jackets. A random Young Guns between Vancouver and San Jose. And a Young Guns Outburst Silver of Inala for the Avalanche. Frankie, what teams do you have in this, by the way? What teams were the last ones? I'm curious to see how they do. Future Impact of Caulfield, Montreal. Oracles for the Avalanche of McKinnon. And a Pros and Prospects of Pettersson for Vancouver. Dimension of Hanzik for Calgary. Oracles for Vancouver, Patterson. Will Smith, Pros and Prospects for San Jose. Dimensions of Mukammadulin for the Sharks. Lecker Mackey, Vancouver, first draft. Encore, Stan Coven for Dallas. Kyle, what's up, buddy? Ooh, that's a good one. Young Guns exclusives to 100 of Grands. Young Guns exclusives for Philly. First draft of Ogren for Minnesota. Encore for Anaheim of Gauthier. We've got a Reflections of Doan for Utah. Silver for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes. And an Urson for Philadelphia canvas. We've got a Reflections numbered to 500. Stan Coven for Dallas. Fellhaber for the Avs Young Guns. And a Demko Beehive Vancouver. Silver Skates of Tippett for Philly. Celebrini Pros and Prospects for San Jose. And a Bichelle Young Guns Canvas Dallas. All right. Next. We've got a Impact of Keller for Utah. Young Guns for Carolina of Yaska. Pros and Prospects. Gauthier for Anaheim. We got a Mishkov Reflections for Philly. Celebrini Dimensions for San Jose. Canvas for Nashville of Stammer. Oracles for Seattle McCann. First draft for the Coyotes of Geeky. Sorry, Tampa. My apologies. That is Tampa. And an Encore McDavid for the Oilers. Future Impact, Stan Coven for Dallas. Encore of Caulfield for Montreal. And for the Rangers, Canvas Panarin. Dimensions of Wallsteed for Minnesota. Encore of Marner for the Leafs. And a Canvas that'll be a random between the Avs and the Sens, McKinnon and Tkachuk. Beehive Gold of Aho for Carolina. Minor for the Avs Young Guns. Outburst Silver for Ottawa of Giroux. Dimensions of Mishkov for Philly. Celebrini first draft for the Sharks. And a Dazzlers for Seattle of Montour. Silver Skates for Philly of Mishkov. Oracles of Caulfield for Montreal. And a Beehive of David Pasternak for Boston. Silver Skates of Gauthier for Anaheim. Oracles for the Blues of Thomas. Beehive of Makar for the Avs. First Draft Deluxe for the Anaheim Ducks, Cutter Gauthier. Philadelphia Flyers, Cutter Gauthier. Young Guns for Boston of Lysell. And a Pros and Prospects, Kaprizov for Minnesota. We got a Will Smith, Reflections for the Sharks. Future Impact of Tkachuk for Panthers. And a Canvas, Norris Sens. We've got number to 100, San Jose exclusives of Wenberg. First draft of Lambert for the Jets. And a McTavish for Anaheim, Pros and Prospects. And again, ladies and gentlemen, let's get that cup break going. Not many spots left. We've got a Silver Skates of Hyman for the Oilers. Beehive Stankoven for Dallas. Young Guns Canvas Checklist of Mishkov Celebrini. San Jose, Philly. Nice. Future Impact Celebrini for the Sharks. Young Guns of Matachuk for the Jackets. And a Dazzlers Sam Reinhart for Florida. Triple Dimensions of Hudson for Montreal. Oracles for Boston Pasternak. Bobrovsky Pros and Prospects for Florida. We got Reflections of Bork for Dallas. Silver Skates of Dobson for the Islanders. And a Canvas Logan Thompson for Washington. We got a Pros and Prospects Gold for Seattle of McCann. Pickering Young Guns for Pittsburgh. First Draft Outburst Silver Bolduc for the Blues. First draft. We've got a Future Impact number to 333 Stankoven for Dallas. Mailou Montreal first draft. Beehive for the Devils of Jacques. We got an Impact of Eichel for Vegas. Oracles for the Maple Leafs of Nylander. Encore for Washington, Ovechkin. Silver Skates Kachuk for Ottawa. We got a Pros and Prospects Nazar for the Hawks. And a Markstrom for the Devils canvas. We got a Selections of Casey for the Devils. First draft for the Penguins of McGroarty. And a Beehive of Matthews for the Leafs. We got a Reflections of Nadeau for Carolina. Silver Skates of Lecker-Mackey Vancouver. And a Niederreiter for Winnipeg canvas. We got a Canvas Young Guns black and white variant of Hirakoen for Dallas. A Young Guns for Dallas of Hirakoen. And we got a Matthews Pros and Prospects for the Maple Leafs. We got an Impact of Mishkov for Philly. A Pros and Prospects of Osman for the Rangers. And a Hurdle Canvas for Vegas. Again, more than happy to get the other cup break going, guys. All right. We've got a Reflections of Zellweger Anaheim, Impact of Horvat for the Islanders, and a Canvas of Power for Buffalo. We got a clear-cut base, JVR for the Jackets, Bork for Dallas first draft, and a Lafreniere for the Rangers, Pros and Prospects. We got a Dimensions of Bolduc for the Blues, Bichelle for Dallas, Encore, and a Uyghur canvas for Calgary. Silver Skates McCann for Seattle, Grand Young Guns for Philly, Beehive for Nashville of Forsberg. Dimensions of Ritchie for the Avs, first draft for the Rangers of Othman. And a Mishkov Dazzlers for Philly. Encore Gold of Horvat for the Islanders. Mishkov first draft for Philly. Outburst Silver Swayman for Boston. Silver Skates of Nazar for Chicago. Oracles of Konechny for Philly. Encore of Stamkos for Tampa. Or sorry, for Nashville. Silver Skates Barkov, Florida. Mishkov. Oracles for Philly. And an Encore for Tampa of Kucherov. We've got a Mishkov $4.99 Trilogy rookie for Philly. Encore of Hellenius for LA. And a Beehive for Montreal of Suzuki. We've got a Reflections of Sveshkov for Nashville. Future Impact of Gauthier for Anaheim. Young Guns Canvas for San Jose, Celebrini. Whoever's got this, I absolutely recommend getting that one graded. You can do the grading checkout on our website, guys. That is awesome. Congrats. Deluxe number to 250 for Anaheim, McTavish. Young Guns of Portillo for LA. And with Pros and Prospects, Bedard, Chicago. Dimensions of Allen, Chicago. Utah, Keller, Pros and Prospects. And a canvas of Harley for Dallas. Well, not even halfway through, and I think I've already murdered this case. You've got New Jersey in which one? The Cup? We've got a Pros and Prospects Gold of Stan Coven for Dallas. Cutter Gauthier for Anaheim first draft. Outburst Silver for the Rangers of Smith. We've got a Dimensions of Sveshkov for Nashville. Oracles for Anaheim of Gauthier. Encore of Celebrini for San Jose. We've got an Impact of Aho for Carolina. Grabenkin for the Maple Leafs Young Guns. And a Dazzlers of Robertson for Dallas. Silver Skates of Ogren for Minnesota. Young Guns for the Red Wings of Casa. And a Beehive for Pittsburgh of Malkin. Future Dimensions of McGroarty for Pittsburgh. Oracles for LA of Kopitar. Encore of Ogren for the Minnesota Wild. Or Pros and Prospects. Reflections for Dallas of Stan Coven. Impact of Panarin for the Rangers. Shesterkin canvas for the Rangers. Deluxe number to 250 for Vancouver of Miller. Wallsteed for the Wild first draft. And a Nazar Encore for Chicago. Black and white canvas variant. Beniers for Seattle. Bichelle for Dallas Young Guns. And for Vegas, Bryson, Pros and Prospects. Reflections of Wallsteed, Minnesota. Silver Skates Celebrini for San Jose. And a Brent Clark canvas for LA. Dimensions of Othman for the Rangers. Encore Fuse for Vancouver. Young Guns canvas for Vancouver. Lecker Mackey. We've got a Silver Skates number to 250. Morrissey for the Jets. Young Guns for the Rangers. Berard. And a Beehive of Stutzel for Ottawa. Future Impact of Kaprizov for Minnesota. Pros and Prospects Matachuk for Columbus. And a Boston Lindholm canvas. All right. The back half now. worm is killing me. We've got an impact of Cider for the Red Wings, a Pros and Prospects Stankoven for Dallas, and a canvas for Boston of DeBrusk. Oh, sorry, Vancouver DeBrusk. My apologies. We got a Dimensions of Rempe for the Rangers, Casa for the Red Wings Young Guns, and a Markstrom Dazzlers for the Devils. Silver Skates for Calgary of Kadri. We got an Oracles of Fantilli for the Jackets, and a Pros and Prospects, McKinnon for the Avs. Future Impact, Kopitar for LA. We got a Pros and Prospects of Pasternak for Boston, and a canvas, Seattle of Montour. Dazzlers, pink variant of Dean for the Blues. First draft of Costa for the Red Wings, and a Matachuk Encore for the Blue Jackets. We got an Encore Gold of Raymond for the Red Wings. Nazar, first draft for Chicago. And another Checklist Outburst Silver, McAvoy and Cider, Boston Red Wings. Wow. A lot of randoms in this one. We've got a Reflections Nazar for Chicago, Silver Skates Bedard for Chicago, and a canvas of Rossi for Minnesota. You took Dallas and Cup. Beautiful. Thank you, sir. Dimensions of Dean for the Blues, Oracles of Hudson for Montreal, and a Marchand Encore for Boston. We've got another rookie for Philadelphia, Mishkov, $9.99. Dobish for Montreal, Young Guns. What a pack. And a Beehive of Hudson for Montreal. That was like a loaded pack. Silver Skates of Jarvis for Carolina. Bradley Young Guns for the Avs. And a Beehive of Will Smith for San Jose. Reflections of Lecker-Mackey Vancouver. Silver Skates Draisaitl for the Oilers. Canvas of Hellebuck for the Jets. We've got a Young Guns of Bichelle for Dallas. Pros and Prospects of Lysell for Boston. And a Young Guns Clear Cut for the Penguins of Klurman. All right. We've got a Dimensions of Will Smith for San Jose. First draft for the Blues of Bolduc. And a Dazzlers for the Devils of Jack Hughes. Silver Skates Ovechkin for the Caps. Oracles of Bolduc for the Blues. And an Encore Mishkov for Philly. Dazzlers pink variant for the Blue Jackets of Matachuk. Inala Young Guns for the Avalanche. And a Matachuk Beehive for the Blue Jackets. Reflections of Ogren for Minnesota. Impact of Hughes for the Devils. Canvas of Zegras for the Ducks. Silver Skates for Montreal Suzuki. Young Guns of Minor for the Avs. McDavid. Pros and Prospects for the Oilers. Deluxe to 250 of Deneau for LA. Lysell Young Guns for Boston. And a Pros and Prospects of Yossi for the Preds. Beehive Gold Hudson for Montreal. Casa for the Red Wings first draft. Outburst Silver for Vegas of Howden. Dimensions of Lambert for Winnipeg. Encore of Lecker-Mackey Vancouver. and a canvas of Strome for Washington. We got a silver skates of Smith for the Sharks, Oracles for Washington Ovechkin, and a Beehive Lekermacki Vancouver. Reflections of Gauthier Anaheim, Future Impact Hudson for Montreal, and a Fiala for LA Canvas. Black and white canvas variant of Ehlers for the Jets, Nazar first draft for Chicago, and a Doan Pros and Prospects for Utah. Dimensions of Gauthier for Anaheim, Darlene Encore for Buffalo, and a David Pasternak for Boston Canvas. 4 more to go. We've got a silver skates of Svechkov for Nashville, Willsby for Nashville Young Guns, Dazzlers Kaprizov for Minnesota. Future Impact Forsberg for Nashville, Oracles for Montreal Suzuki, and a Beehive for the Hawks of Bedard. Number to 999 for Dallas Bork Trilogy. Young Guns of Milne for Minnesota, and a Pros and Prospects of Bichelle for Dallas. Pros and Prospects Gold, Pasternak for Boston, Stezka Young Guns for Seattle, Berggren Outburst Silver for the Red Wings. Reflections of Hudson for Montreal, Dimensions for Vegas of Bryson, and a canvas for Florida of Bennett. We've got number to 250. Deluxe of Bouchard for the Oilers. First draft for the Sharks of Celebrini. And a Barkov Encore for Florida. Future Impact of Smith for the Sharks. Oracles for Dallas of Wyatt Johnston. And for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Pros and Prospects of Geeky. Silver Skates of Vinishad for the Rangers. Beehive McDavid for the Oilers. Werenski Canvas for the Blue Jackets. Dimensions of Zellweger for Anaheim. Lambert for Winnipeg first draft. Encore of Will Smith for San Jose. Reflections of Geeky for Tampa. Silver Skates of Stone for Vegas. And a Barzal for the Islanders canvas. Clear Cut Base for the Avalanche of Dahan. Young Guns of Bradley for the Avalanche. And for Anaheim, Beehive Cutter Gauthier. Silver Skates of Hintz for Dallas. Pros and Prospects Gensel for Tampa. And a Kachuk canvas for Ottawa. All right. Three more to go. We've got an Impact. Dimensions of Ogren for Minnesota. First draft of Bolduc for the Blues. Encore for the Islanders of Horvat. We got a Reflections of Geeky for Tampa. Silver Skates of Power for Buffalo. And a canvas for the Jets of Scheifele. Canvas black and white variant. Trocheck for the Rangers. We got our Grabenkin for the Maple Leafs Young Guns. And a Beehive Barkov, Florida. Silver Skates of Stamkos for Nashville. Aho Beehive for Carolina. And a canvas Tavares for the Maple Leafs. Dimensions of LaRue for Nashville. We got an encore of Dre Seidel for the Oilers. And a McNabb canvas for the Vegas Golden Knights. Pros and Prospects Gold of Bork for Dallas. Lecker-Mackey Young Guns for Vancouver. And a Georgiev Outburst Silver for the Avalanche. Silver Skates of Point for Tampa. Kozak Young Guns for Buffalo. And a Dazzlers Darlene for Buffalo. Future Impact of Darlene for Buffalo. Oracles for Florida of Kachuk. Pros and Prospects for Seattle of McCann. Future Impact of Malkin for the Penguins. Oracles for Calgary of Huberdeau. Beehive Mishkov, Philly. Reflections numbered to 50 for Minnesota of Ogren. Young Guns of Willsby for Nashville. And a Pros and Prospects Bork for Dallas. Reflections of Hudson for Montreal. Dimensions for Dallas of Stankoven. And a Young Guns canvas for Buffalo of Kozak. Deluxe number to 250 of Cates for Philly. We got a Lecker-Mackey Vancouver first draft. Encore Raymond for the Red Wings. All right. So you can buy more spots with it. That's funny. Well, I hope you do get a big hit. I really do. We've got a Silver Skates McKinnon for the Avs. First draft of Bryson for Vegas. And a Dazzlers of Dubois for Washington. Silver Skates Matthews for the Leafs. Oracles Bedard for Chicago. And a Beehive of Robertson for Dallas. We've got a Young Guns Will Smith for San Jose. And a Pros and Prospects Zellweger for Anaheim. Pros and Prospects Gold for the Avs of McKinnon. Hyrie for Young Guns for Dallas. McDavid Outburst Silver for the Oilers. We've got a Reflections of Bolduc for the Blues. Future Impact of Marner for the Leafs. Not really. Wallman Canvas for the Sharks. We've got a $9.99 Trilogy Lecker-Mackey for Vancouver. Pickering for the Penguins first draft. Pros and Prospects for Vancouver of Lecker-Mackey. Silver Skates of Kyrou for the Blues. Oracles for Tampa of Kucherov. And a Beehive for Washington of Ovechkin. Dimensions Luchenko for Philly. Encore Crosby for Pittsburgh. Canvas of Fleury for the Wild. Impact of Makar for the Avs. Lagar Young Guns for the Devils. And a Mishkov for Philadelphia. Pros and Prospects. We got a Reflections of Rempe for the Rangers. Dimensions of Doan for Utah. And a canvas of Johnson for the Blue Jackets. Clear Cut for Montreal of Dvorak. First draft for Carolina of Nadeau. And an encore for Philadelphia of Konechny. Silver Skates of Hudson for Montreal. Morrissey Beehive for the Jets. Canvas Dubois for the Caps. Almost there, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys being awesome tonight. We've got an impact of CnChara for Tampa. Ovechkin, pros and prospects for the Caps. Young Guns canvas of Klerman for Pittsburgh. In Dimensions of Mailou for Montreal. We got a Pickering for the Penguins first draft. And a Robert Thomas, Dazzlers for the Blues. Silver Skates of Crosby for the Penguins. Oracles for Philadelphia of Luchenko. And an Encore to Foley for San Jose. Swagnificent Heeshear for the Devils. Young Guns of Stezka for Seattle. And a Beehive of Kreider for the Rangers. Dimensions of Nadeau for Carolina. Encore McKinnon for the Avs. And a Lehkonen canvas for Colorado. We got an Ogren Reflections for Minnesota. Impact McDavid for the Oilers. And a canvas of Wolf for Calgary. We've got number /99 for the Blues. Trilogy Rookie of Dean. Young Guns for San Jose of Smith. Pros and Prospects. Rantanen for the Avs. Beehive Gold. Mishka for Philly. Nadeau first draft for Carolina. Lafferty Outburst Silver Buffalo. We've got a Silver Skates for the Blue Jackets, Fantilli. Oracles for the Devils of Jack Hughes. And a Beehive for Buffalo, Tage Thompson. Silver Skates, Raymond for the Red Wings. Milne Young Guns for Minnesota. And a Pros and Prospects of Suzuki for Montreal. We got a Reflections of Gauthier for Anaheim. Impact of Nazar for Chicago. Canvas, Stevenson, Seattle. And big finish, hopefully. We got an Oracles of Wyatt Johnston for Dallas. First draft Ogren for the Wild. And a Pros and Prospects of Hughes for the Devils. All right, now to do the left and the right. Three times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The left side is going to get them. All right, let me see where we're at now, guys. If all the payments came in. And I will let you know. All right. Let's see. All right. Oh. All right, so I have one EMT. The good news is for two good teams, Boston, Chicago. If somebody wants one of them, let me know. I will give them up, or I will wait, obviously, for those EMTs. So Boston, Chicago, but if anyone wants them, I'm freeing them up because... And obviously Chicago, again, no Bedard, but it is a very, very, very good spot to have. So if anybody wants one of those two, let me know so that way we just don't have to wait. I do recommend, those are some solid teams, by the way, just throwing it out there. So. Buffalo also has many hits. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I'm just gonna release those spots now, just so we don't have to wait on it. I don't want you guys waiting. So, guys and girls, I would love to get these going. Buffalo, I agree, has an absolute ton, a ton of hits, as you guys, excuse me, have seen. I don't know how they are still available. I'm pretty sure last case alone, I had like 2 or 3 or 4 Buffaloes. So as I said, if we can get it done tonight, great. If we must wait till tomorrow, great start. I'm not going to be upset with it. Last case was almost a free box. I don't know what that means, to be honest. I don't really know what that means, but that's okay. So yeah, if anyone wants to get them going, great. If not, then it will be a tomorrow project, and I will get some new breaks up for you guys, and we'll continue crushing. And obviously, Frankie, I really do appreciate, very much appreciate you getting the extended going. So I like getting the breaks that have been a little while longer than they should have gone, so I really do appreciate that a lot. Obviously a bit longer of a break, but hey, I do appreciate it. Oh, if you hit 6, yeah. That is true. So guys, I will give you guys 5 minutes to see if we can close that out. If not, it will be tomorrow. And as I said, I was hoping to do Cup. Kind of a nice reward after the long extended break, but hey, it is what it is. There's a lot of Buffalo, I'm telling you. Buffalo is not the team that I am at all worried about in that one. Mind you, neither is Boston, neither is Chicago, and let's be honest, if we do hit a Bedard plate, you are making a killing on that spot. So realistically, all the ones that are left are pretty sizable. So does anybody want to take one of those last ones? That would be great if you do. Let you look? All right, I'll let you look. Take your time, sir. There's only 4. And they are very, very good teams available. Taking 1 or 2 is going to help out. And I genuinely do believe those are really solid spots.
Darn. So, ladies and gentlemen, last ditch effort to get it going. If not, no problemos. It will be a tomorrow project, but I was hoping it was going to be a tonight project. We just need a couple good spots to go. I agree. Sad face emoji. Good news is, Kyle, the game plan is hopefully tomorrow. That's the first break that goes, and that would be a absolutely filthy start. So, but unless anyone wants to take them right now, that might be the end of the evening, guys, and then we can figure this out. Patience will triumph. I hope so. I hope this is an absolute killer case. Not gonna lie, that'd be amazing. So I feel like we're gonna have to leave that one unless someone's taking it right now. Yeah, I was gonna say good solid breaks tonight. I was happy with the stuff we opened for you guys. We got some really great stuff. And again, the good news is tomorrow, a lot of these breaks have a phenomenal head start. So the good news is we are very close on quite a few of them. So I feel like tomorrow could be quite the big night. All right, so it doesn't look like they're going, ladies and gentlemen, which is a bit of a sad face. But that's okay. Tomorrow we get to crush it, which is his happy face. So with that being said, we will be live tomorrow. I will probably go on, just so you guys know, at 7:30. Again, I feel like the nighttime Friday one worked out well last time, so we'll do that again. So with that being said, have yourselves a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow at 7:30 for another great night of breaks.